USA Gymnastics Junior Olympic Program. Level 1, Pass 1. Front roll, jump half turn, back roll, stretch jump, hold C position. The gymnast starts standing flat in the hips and armpits, holding in a number 1 position, performing the front rolls with the head tucked in to protect the neck, stretch jump, half turn, lower in control, pushing through the hands in the back roll to protect the head and neck. Stretch jump, hold in the C position for control, and finish in a number 1 position. Level 1, Pass 2, front roll to 1 foot, cartwheel, 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 round off, stretch jump. The athlete begins in a number 1 position, performing a front roll to 1 foot, stepping 1 foot before the other, continuous side cartwheels passing through a plie. The arms should remain up and close to the ears. The final cartwheel will finish with a quarter turn into a round off stretch jump, hold C for control, finish in a number 1 position. Level 2, Pass 1, power hurdle, round off stretch jump, back roll tuck, back roll straddle out, back roll straddle in, back extension roll, pike down. The power hurdle begins with the feet together. The gymnast should jump aggressively, landing on 1 foot and transferring the weight to the 2nd foot, initiating the round off. The back roll is performed as earlier, taking the weight in the hands to protect the head and neck. Back roll straddle out with straight legs and toes pointed. Back roll straddle in. Back extension roll, the hands are placed flat on each side of the head to forcefully and quickly push the body into a handstand position. The athlete may perform the back extension roll with straight arms. Pass 2, handstand roll, front roll to step out, cartwheel, 1-arm cartwheel, round off, stretch jump. From a number 1 position, the gymnast passes through a lunge, placing the hands on the floor and kicking to a straight body handstand position. The front roll may be performed with bent or straight arms. The front roll step out passes continuously into the cartwheel, which then plies into the one-armed cartwheel, which may be performed with either arm. Quarter turn to a round off stretch jump, hold in the C position for control, finish in a number 1 position. Level 3, Pass 1, power hurdle, round off stretch jump, back roll tuck, step out, back walkover, pike down. Power hurdle, round off stretch jump, back roll tuck, pushing through the hands to protect the head and neck, back roll step out tuck, continuously passing the weight from the 1st foot to the 2nd foot. The leg may raise for the back walkover. The hands reach back for the ground, passing through a handstand position in a split with straight legs. Back walkover, feet come together in a handstand position, pike down. Finish in a number 1 position. Pass 2, handstand roll, front roll step out, cartwheel, front walkover, round off stretch jump. Handstand front roll. The roll may be performed with bent or straight arms. Front roll step out, cartwheel. The front walkover should pass through a handstand position in a split. From the handstand position, the leg stretches for the mat and supports the torso as it is lifted. It is important that the gymnast land foot-foot. The head may stay back or in a neutral position with the arm stretched overhead. Round off stretch jump, hold C position for control, finish in a number 1 position. Level 4, Pass 1, power hurdle, round off flick-flack, stretch jump. Power hurdle round off should be quick, in a straight line, and be hand-hand. The flick-flack should be a quick, explosive jump backward to the hands. Length is important for the quality of the skill. Stretch jump, hold C for control, finish in a number 1 position. Pass 2, handstand front roll step out, cartwheel, 1-arm cartwheel, round off stretch jump. Handstand front roll, front roll step out, continuously passing the weight from the 1st to the 2nd foot. Cartwheel, 1-arm cartwheel, the arm should be held straight and close to the body. Round off stretch jump, there should be sufficient push from the hands that the arms, chest, and head rise with little pike in the body. Stretch jump, hold C for control, finish in a number 1 position. Level 5, Pass 1, power hurdle round off, flick-flack, stretch jump. power hurdle, round off flick flack. The gymnast should block from the hands as the legs snap down to the mat to land with the head, chest, and arms up. Hold C position for control, finish in a number 1 position. Pass 2, power hurdle, round off flick flack, stretch jump. The block from the hands should rotate the body as a unit to a 45-degree angle backwards, allowing for length, which is important to successful performance of the skill. Stretch jump, hold C for control, finish in a number 1 position. Level 6, pass 1, power hurdle, round off flick flack, stretch jump, hold. Power hurdle, round off flick flacks. All the elements that have been discussed before are important here, as well as the building of power and speed through the flick flacks. Hold C position for control, finish in a number 1 position. Pass 2, power hurdle, round off 7 flick flacks, and a stretch jump. Power hurdle, round off 7 flick flacks. The final half of the final flick flack from the handstand position should speed up, allowing the feet to make contact with the floor faster, changing momentum from backwards to upwards. Stretch jump, hold C for control, finish in a number 1 position. Power hurdle to a mountain climber. Effective power hurdle into a mountain climber increases the efficiency of transference of forward energy to backward energy. Power hurdle, round off. The difficulty of this skill is 2/10. Power hurdle, round off flick flack, stretch jump. The difficulty of the power hurdle round off is 2/10. The flick flack has a 2/10 value. The total is 4/10. Round off, flick flack, whip back. The difficulty of the round off is 2/10. The flick flack has a 2/10 difficulty. The whip back has a 5/10 for a total of 9/10. Back somersault tuck position has a difficulty value of 5/10. Back somersault pike position, it has a difficulty of 6/10. Back somersault straight position, its difficulty value is also 6/10. Front somersault tuck position, difficulty value 6/10. Front somersault pike position, the difficulty value is 7/10. Level 7, pass 1, round off 3 flick flacks and a back pike. The back pike position must be shown between 10 and 12 o'clock so that an extension happens at 12 o'clock. Power hurdle, round off, flick flack, flick flack, flick flack. Pike position between 10 and 2 o'clock, extension at 12 o'clock. Total difficulty of a 1.4. Level 7, pass 2 is an 8-skill pass. The final rotation must show position between 10 and 2 o'clock. Running round off, flick flack, flick flack, flick flack, flick flack, flick flack, flick flack, and again position between 10 and 2 o'clock with extension at 12 o'clock. Total difficulty of a 1.9. Level 8 difficulty, round off whip, whip. Difficulty value of 5/10 for each of the whips, leaning through 45-degree angle. Level 8, pass 1. Round off, whip back, 2 flick flacks, and a back tuck. It's important during the whip backs that the hips and ankles move as a unit over the top. Set again for the back tuck must be between 10 and 2 o'clock with extension at 12 o'clock. Level 8 pass 2 must contain 3 somersaults, 2 of which must be bounding whips. The third somersault must be performed as the final element. Again, power through the bounding whips should be developed by leaning through the 45-degree angle and pulling the hips and ankles over as a unit. Extension at 12 o'clock on the final skill. Branny whip. The branny should overturn to a 45-degree angle. Hips and shin should lift as a unit. Pulling through to a 45-degree angle, lifting with the hips and shins as a unit for the whip back. Level 9 difficulty. Arabian front. Round off flick flack. Early twist in the back rotation, creating front rotation to finish. Round off, whip, back full. Again, the whip should land leaning back in a 45-degree angle. The full should be initiated after the flip is initiated. Level 9 pass 1, compulsory pass. Bounding whips through to a back pike. This pass is round off, whip back, flick flack, whip back. All skills leaning through the 45-degree angle. 2 flick flacks and a back pike extending at 12 o'clock. Level 9 pass 2. Round off whip, full, whip, flick flack, full. Again, leaning through the 45-degree angles to create power, pulling through the hips and ankles. Strong set into the rotation before initiation of the twist on the back full. Level 10 difficulty. Rudy, front with 1.5 twists. Round off, flick flack, double full. It is important to create rotation through the flip before rotation around the twist begins. Double tuck. Speeding up the last half of the flick flack and lifting aggressively allows for creation of height and better rotation. Double pike. Again, speeding up the last half of the flick, long stretched arms, pulling the toes in for a double back pike. Double layout. Again, it's important to lift aggressively off the floor. The skill should be performed with the arms straight and close to the body. Level 10 pass, round off flick flack layout, whip back, flick flack, back pike. The level 10 first pass is a compulsory pass. The layout should be set up with some length, but the whip back should be longer and lower. The back pike should show position between 10 and 2 o'clock, extending at 12 o'clock. Level 10, pass 2, must contain a minimum of 4 somersaults, one of which must contain 360 degrees twist. The final skill must have a minimum of 720 degrees of twist. Length through the whips is important. The final skill should be set up so that it lifts. Beginning at level 9, all passes must finish on the landing area. Failing to do so will result in a mandatory deduction. Multiple somersault bonus. The multiple somersault bonus has been established in the U.S. in order to promote the training and competition of multiple somersaults. The athlete will receive a bonus of 1/4 the value of the skill for all double somersaults performed within a pass. The exception to this rule would be if the last skill receives a landing deduction of 4/10 or greater. Trampoline. Level 1. Stretch jump should be done in the number 1 position. Tuck jump, straddle jump, jump half turn, seat drop, return to feet, stretch jump, stretch jump, stretch jump, stretch jump, stop bounce. Number 1 position is the takeoff position where the hips and armpits are flat with the arms straight, shoulders over the ears. This position should be used throughout these early level routines. It's important to count the number of bounces beginning with the landing of the first bounce and ending with the landing of the 10th bounce. Level 2. The arms should be up during the prep bounces. Tuck jump, seat drop, hands and knees drop, front drop, hands and knees, return to feet, straddle jump, half twist, straight jump to a stick. Again, the jump should be done with the arms up in the number 1 position. The seat drop, the hands should push for support next to the hips, and the hands and knees should land simultaneously on the bed on the hands and knees drop. The knees should bend to about 90 degrees on the front drop. Arms should come up immediately after the straddle jump and remain there for the 2 stretch jumps and the stick. Level 3, pike jump, half twist to feet, seat drop, half twist to seat, hands and knees drop, front drop, return to feet, tuck jump, straddle jump, full twist. Continue bouncing with the arms up to build strength for the takeoff position. The seat, half-turn seat, should pass through a number 1 position. Be sure that all twisting directions are consistent. The front drop to stand, the arms should come over the head in a strong number 1 position, and this number 1 position should be maintained through the full twist. Level 4. Full twist, tuck jump, front drop, return to feet, straddle jump, seat drop, half twist to feet, pike jump, back drop, return to feet. The number 1 position should be held through the full twist. The front drop should be performed with little or no bend in the hips. The knees should bend to about 90 degrees and the arms return to the number 1 position. The seat turned feet should pass through a number 1 position. Arms returning over the head and covering the ears after the pike jump. The backdrop should land with the back of the head touching the bed and the arms remaining over the ears. Level 5. The arms may begin to swing up at this level. Half twist to front drop, return to feet, full twist, tuck jump, seat, half turn seat drop, half twist to feet, pike jump, back drop, pullover is free. Again, pay special attention, make sure the twisting directions are consistent. At this point, a slide is preferred in skills where that is possible. The arms should cover the ears as long as possible on the half twist to front drop. They may return to the body or over the head on the return to feet. The seat, half-turn seat, should pass through a number 1 position, as should the half-turn to feet. The backdrop, the arms should cover the ears and the back of the head should make contact with the trampoline bed. A tucked or piked pullover should slide out. Level 5 Mastery Goal Routine. Backdrop, pullover free, tuck jump, straddle jump, backdrop, half twist to backdrop, half twist to feet, pike jump, hands and knees drop, 3/4 front somersault, return to feet. Mastery goal routine is designed to help progression to the skills necessary to compete the next level. Backdrop pullover is free. Tuck or pike should slide out. During the cradle, backdrop position should be maintained with the back of the head touching the bed and the arms up. The chest and torso should rise over the hips before the twist is initiated. The 3/4 front should pass through an inverted number 1 position. Level 6. Back somersault tucked, tuck jump, full twist, seat drop, half twist to feet, straddle jump, half twist to front drop, return to feet, pike jump, front somersault tucked. The back somersault tuck, the head should remain in neutral, with the pelvic curl bringing the knees to the hands to create rotation. Sliding out is important at this point. Tuck jump, full twist holding the number 1 position. Seat drop, supporting the body through the hands. Half twist to feet. Straddle jump, half twist to front drop, hiding the ears as long as possible through the number 1 position. Return to feet, the arms may go up or come down next to the body. Pike jump, front flip, holding the number 1 position. Sliding out is very important here. Level 6 Mastery Goal Routine. Back somersault straight, straddle jump, seat drop, return to feet, front drop, back drop, return to feet, pike jump, front somersault tucked, half twist, return to feet. The back somersault straight, the hips and shins should move as a unit, maintaining a military chin through the skill. At inverted position, the arms should come into the side. The tummy drop, back drop, maintain a straight body. Arm position is optional. They may go up or come down next to the body. The half twist after the front somersault tucked is a progression for a brainy, and the arms should remain at the side. Level 7. Back somersault straight, straddle jump, seat drop, return to feet, tuck jump, front drop, half twist to front drop or cruise, return to feet, pike jump, brainy tuck. The body should move as a unit through an inverted number 1 position with the arms in. In the cruise, the twist should happen only after the body is vertical. The chest must rise over the hips, and the body should stay as flat as possible through the cruise. It's important to slide out on the brainy tuck at 12 o'clock. Level 7 Mastery Goal Routine. 3/4 front somersault straight, porpoise free, return to feet. Pike jump, back pike, straddle jump, brainy tuck, tuck jump, back tuck, front somersault pike. The 3/4 front should hold the number 1 position through inversion, landing with the arms and head pressed on the trampoline. The porpoise is free. It's important during salto positions to remember that the position must be shown between 10 and 2 o'clock, and in order to perform the skill without deduction, the extension must happen at 12 o'clock. Level 8. Back somersault piked, straddle jump, brainy piked, pike jump, back somersault tucked, brainy tucked, tuck jump, three-quarter front, porpoise, half twist to feet. The back pike should get piked before 12 o'clock so that an explosive opening happens at 12 o'clock. The same thing should happen in the brainy pike, opening at 12 o'clock with the arms in and then twisting. Sliding out of positions is very important here. Standing up tall in the number one position between the back somersault tucked and the brainy tucked is also important. The three-quarter front should be straight, with the arms covering the ears and the head on the trampoline on the backdrop landing. Holding the toes up until you leave the trampoline bed will help the half twist to feet. Level 8 mastery goal. Back somersault straight, brainy piked, straddle jump, brainy straight, pike jump, brainy tucked, back somersault tucked, tuck jump, three-quarter front straight, ball out tucked. The hips and ankles should move as a unit over the body, arms coming in at inversion. Brainy pike should show position and extension before 12 o'clock. Brainy straight should move as a straight body unit over the top, arms coming in at 12 o'clock. Brainy tucked, back tucked, tuck jump. Again, hold the number one position through inversion on the three-quarter front. Explosive lifting with the hips off the trampoline bed for the ball out, kicking out at 12 o'clock. Level 9, option 1. Back somersault straight, brainy straight. Pike jump, back somersault piked, straddle jump, brainy tucked, back somersault tucked, tuck jump, three-quarter front straight, ball out tucked. A strong number one position between the back straight and the brainy straight will help with definition of the skill. The body should be straight throughout the entire rotation of the skill. The back pike should open at 12 o'clock. Again, standing tall between the end of the brainy tucked in the number one position and the back tucked will help opening at 12 o'clock. Three-quarter front should hold a number one position through inversion, extending off the trampoline with the hips and kicking out at 12 o'clock in the ball out. Level 9, option 2. Back full, brainy straight. Pike jump, back somersault piked, straddle jump. Brainy tucked, back somersault tucked, tuck jump, three-quarter front, brainy ball out tucked. During the back full, initiation of rotation in the flip should take place before rotation in the twist. Standing tall between the first and second skill will help lift into the brainy straight. Again, the back pike should kick out at 12 o'clock. The brainy ball out that's coming, it's important to rotate the hips over the head and extend at 12 o'clock before beginning the brainy. An early twist is called a Jonah, and it is an incorrect skill. Level 9 mastery goal routine. Back 1 1/4 tucked, pull over tucked, tuck jump, back straight, brainy straight, pike jump, back pike, brainy pike, straddle jump, back full. The back 1 1/4 should show an extended position before the backdrop, and a tucked pullover should slide out. Notice how explosively the pike positions open. Pike jump, and the back pike opens with an explosive extension at 12 o'clock. The Brandy pike opens with an explosive extension at 12 o'clock, standing tall between skills. There's a clearly defined number one position in front of each of these skills. The twist is initiated after the flip. Level 10 compulsory. 3/4 front straight, Brandy ball out tucked, tuck jump, Brandy tucked, back pike, Brandy pike, straddle jump, Brandy straight, back straight. This routine is designed to encourage athletes to build height through the routine. The 3/4 front Brandy ball out should extend at 12 o'clock in the Brandy ball out, and height should continue to build throughout the routine afterwards. Holding a strong number one position through the bottom of the bounce and lifting for each of the skills will help facilitate this. Sliding out into positions and holding extended positions as long as possible is important in this routine. Voluntary skills, level 10. Back full, back double full, Rudy, 1 3/4 front tucked, Brandy ball out tucked, 1 3/4 front piked, Rudy ball out, half out tucked, half out piked, double back tucked, double. Level 10 sample voluntary routines. It is important to note here that these routines must contain a minimum of 1 salto with a 360-degree twist, and it must meet or exceed the compulsory's difficulty. These are sample voluntary routines. Back full, back straight, Brandy straight, back tucked, Rudy, back pike, Brandy pike, tuck jump, 3/4 front, Brandy ball out tucked. Half out piked, double back piked, half out tucked, back straight, Brandy tucked, back tucked, Brandy straight, double back tucked, 1 3/4 front tucked, Rudy ball out. Trampoline skill identification levels 1 through 6. Stretch jumps with the arms over the head in a number one position, armpits and flat and hips flat. Head held in a military position. The jumps here, the hips remain flat and the head remains in a military position. The arms extend so that the armpits are flat at the top of the bounce, holding in a number one position. Tuck jump, pike jump, straddle jump, seat drop, hands and knees drop, front drop, front drop with the arms in, back drop, half twist, full twist, both holding in the number one position. Half twist to tummy, arms covering the ears. Seat drop, half twist of feet. Half twist seat drop. Seat drop, swivel hips, seat drop. Hands and knee drop to 3/4 front somersault to the feet. Hands and knees should contact the bed at the same time. Salto to the feet, kicking out at 12 o'clock. Backdrop pullover. Back tuck somersault. Front somersault tucked. Backdrop, cradle backdrop. Seat, full twist seat. Back somersault piked. Back somersault straight. Front somersault piked. Brainy tucked. Front drop, cruise, front drop. 3/4 front, return to feet. Trampoline skill identification levels 7 through 9. Brainy piked. 3/4 front, straight, porpoise tucked, return to feet. 3/4 front straight, porpoise straight, return to feet. Front straight. Back straight. Full twist to back drop. 3/4 back tuck, Cody tucked. Three-quarter back pike, Cody piked. And 3/4 back straight, Cody straight. 3/4 front straight to consecutive backdrops. Brainy straight. 3/4 front, ball out tucked. 3/4 front, brainy ball out tucked. 3/4 front, brainy ball out straight. Back 3/4 straight with a late half twist. Back straight with a late half twist. Arabian 3/4 front brainy ball out. That's a back 3/4 with an early half twist. Front straight with a full twist. Back tuck, brainy tuck, done swing time consecutively to encourage the athlete to learn how to swing through 10 rotating skills in a routine. Double mini trampoline. Level 1, pass 1, a 20-meter run, hurdle onto a panel mat. Stretch jump off with the arms up, landing in a C position. Level 2, pass 1. Stretch jump, spotter stretch jump, dismount. The arms should be held up through all the jumps on levels 1 through 4. Pass 2. Stretch jump, spotter stretch jump, tuck jump, dismount. Double mini, level 3, pass 1. Stretch jump, stick. Pass 2. Stretch jump, tuck jump. Level 4, pass 1. Stretch jump, tuck jump dismount. Pass 2. Stretch jump, spotter tuck jump, straddle jump dismount. Level 5, the arms may begin to swing here. Pass 1. Stretch jump, pike jump dismount. Level 5, pass 2. Tuck jump spotter, straddle jump dismount. Level 5, pass 3. Straddle jump spotter, pike jump dismount. Level 6, pass 1. Tuck jump spotter, front somersault tucked dismount. Pass 2. Straddle jump mounter, half twist dismount. Pass 3. Straddle jump mounter, pike jump dismount. Level 7, pass 1. Front somersault tucked mounter, stretch jump dismount. Pass 2. Back somersault tucked spotter, straddle jump dismount. Pass 3. Half twist spotter, back somersault tucked dismount. Level 8, pass 1. Brainy tucked mounter, tuck jump dismount. Pass 2. Back somersault tucked spotter, front somersault piked dismount. Pass 3. Tuck jump spotter, brainy tucked dismount. Level 9, pass 1. Brainy straight, back somersault straight dismount. Option 2 for pass 1. Brainy straight mounter, back somersault full twist dismount. Pass 2. Back somersault tuck spotter, Rudy dismount. Pass 3. Back somersault pike spotter, Branny piked dismount. Level 10. You must perform 2 voluntary passes at level 10 with a minimum difficulty of a 2.2 and a maximum difficulty of a 3.6. That was a mounter Rudy, full twist, back full twist dismounted. Branny straight mounter, back double tuck dismounter. Half out tucked mounter, back straight dismounter. Spotter back tucked, half out pike dismounter. Half out tucked mounter, back double tucked dismounter. Spotter back tucked, half out piked dismounter.